everyone, welcome back to day 5 of Vlogmas. I hope you're all doing really well. Today is my last shift in the library before we break up for Christmas, and I'm not looking forward to it because I know it's going to be really cold in there. Yeah, so it's going to be freezing, so I'm going to wrap up warm when I go, and yeah, just going to go and head out there. But anyway, on to the exciting news for today. So in August, me, my mum, my sister went to go and see the Book of Mormon in a theatre show, and we absolutely loved it, and actually bumped into Karen from Stitches and Jack. She was in the row behind us and just a few seats over, and it was so mad that we just both happened to be there on the same night, and so in such close proximity to each other in the theatre, and it was so lovely getting to meet Karen. So yeah, it was a lovely night, and when we came out, I said to my sister I'd love to go and see more shows together, the three of us, and I mentioned that one of the shows I really want to go and see is Six, and I'd actually picked up one of the guides to what this theatre had on for the rest of the year to see if they had it. They didn't have it in, otherwise I'd have booked tickets. But my sister went home that night and she did a bit more research than me. She looked at all the theatres in Liverpool and found out in a different theatre they've got Six on. So yeah, she bought tickets that night and gave them to me for my birthday in September. I am a big history nerd, and the Tudors is something I really love to learn about and love to focus on, so that's why I really want to go and see Six. I've never heard anything about it. I don't know much about it. I just know it's like some sort of like concert thing, and that's by choice. I've purposely not looked into it because I want the first time for me to see and, you know, experience it to be at a theatre where it's supposed to be, rather than just like reading bits or listening to songs online. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. First, I'm gonna open my advent calendar from my Yoni Corner. Let's see. Oh, now that is different than any of the other colours we've got. It's like a browny maroony, but like it's sort of in between like brown and maroon, but it is not as deep as maroon, like faded a bit. It's absolutely gorgeous. Love it. So that is day 14, and love heart. Love heart. So yeah, I'm gonna get going and chill out a bit before I've got to go to work. I am going to be taking with me my knitting because we do a knit and natter, so I am going to take with me the advent, well, I'm working my advent calendar with the jumper to get working on. So I'll speak to you all later. Bye.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying.
Hi everyone, so I have literally just got back, let the dogs out, and they've just come back in, so I thought I'd film a clip because I'm going to head straight up to because I am shattered. So yeah, I went out with my mum and younger sister to go and see Six, the musical. The three of us went out earlier this year to go and see a musical, and we really enjoyed it, and we're going to try and go and see theatre shows once a year at least, if not a little bit more, like twice or something, because in Liverpool there's quite a few theatres. There's 4 I can think of off the top of my head, So yeah, they do get some really amazing like performances coming in to do it, and yeah, so we should start taking the opportunity to go and see it more. It was in the Playhouse, which I've never been in the Playhouse before, which I actually really loved it. It's smaller than like the Everyman, which is where I've been a few times, and the Royal Court, so it feels a lot more intimate, and the performance we saw of Six was phenomenal. I adored it. My mum loved it, my sister loved it. It was absolutely amazing. I'm so thrilled, and I'd go and see it again. I would go and see it again because I just enjoyed it so much. Yeah, so it was fab. And yeah, so we went there, and then we went and had something to eat straight afterwards, and we've come home. I am freezing, so I've put my oodie on, or snoodie, whatever they're called. So yeah, I did take my knitting with me to do in the car on the way up there. And so you can start to see where I've started with the green. Again, not loads of progress, but it's knitting, and knitting goes a bit slower than crochet, and also this yarn is thin. So yeah, I'm just still increasing because it's raglan style. So I think if I hold it that way, you might be able to see. So there's where the sleeves will form there. You can see that row of increases. It might be easy to see on, I mean, them comedy increases, these, I think it'll be, so there, you can see like that. So it'll keep going like that, and yeah, just keep working on it, and I'm really enjoying it. So I'm still on the day 3 of the advent calendar, but I'm loving working on it and just taking my time, and it's all about enjoying the process rather than just enjoying the finished project. That's why we knit and crochet, because we enjoy doing it, not just the finished item. I have put in some pictures and clips of the performance of Six, or me at the theatre of Western Six. There was a part in the performance for the last encore, like the encore in the last number, where they said get out your phones and, you know, film and that, and so I didn't record much because I was sort of just enjoying the moment and enjoying listening to songs, but I managed to catch the last bit, so I think I've included it in there. Yeah, so I just wanted to put that out there. I wasn't filming the show on part 2 show and film. It was only when the cast said yes, get out your phones, that I did. But again, it was only it's only a few seconds, because I was just enjoying watching the show so much. It was just so fab. And I got 2 shirts. So I got myself a shirt when we went there, because I wanted to have something to commemorate it. I love learning about the Tudors, particularly the 6 wives, because they're not just wives, you know, they are not just the wives of Henry VIII. They all have like their own, you know, characteristics, and, you know, there's little bits about them, and I have learned about them more, so they're not just, you know, the wives. They're like more about, you know, their lives as a whole. For example, like Catherine Parr was trying to get more Anglican reform and transform the Protestant church more. You know, Catherine of Aragon, she was fighting tooth and nail to keep her daughter's right to the throne, and did everything she could, trying to just do what's right for her daughter, and, you know, and it's those little things that, you know, I enjoy learning about and hearing the things. Like 2 of his wives were cousins, and not like distant cousins. I mean, Anne Boleyn's mum was the sister of Catherine Howard's brother. I mean, Catherine Howard's dad. So yeah, it's like they were really actually close related, but I don't think they ever met each other, because there was a bit of an age gap. But anyway, I digress. So I wanted to get a nice shirt, and I picked up this one, which has like the crowns on, and the colours, and then The divorce beheaded died, divorce beheaded survived. So got that, and then my mum bought me a shirt. Like, I didn't know she'd bought me this. She'd gone out to go to the bathroom and then came in and she's like, this is a little gift for you, because the tickets were to the show were a gift for me for my birthday off my sister who went and my brother-in-law. That was their gift to me this year for my birthday. So my mum got me this one which says sorry not sorry, which is lyrics in some of the songs. And so yeah, I absolutely love it. And I was so made up. I got to go, and yeah, it was like a dream come true getting to go and see it. So had a good time. So I'm gonna go. I think I've said so about 5 times in the past 1 minute. I'm gonna go head up to bed because I am shattered after tonight and I'm cold, so I want to just put my electric blanket on and warm up in bed. So I'm gonna go, and I will speak to you all tomorrow on day 16 of Vlogmas. Bye.